Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Radhika. I make beauty related content here on YouTube. So if you enjoy watching such content, please consider hitting the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon right next to it so that every time I upload a video, you will get notified about it. Today's video is an easy beginner friendly Eid makeup look. This is something you can do no matter what stage of makeup you are at. If you are a very simple beginner kind of a person who does not know a lot about makeup and stuff and how to do the blending and all of that, this is exactly the kind of video that will help you glam up a little bit during the Eid that is coming up. So if you guys want to know everything that I used in today's video and how I'm going to go from what I am right now to what it's going to be towards the end, please keep on watching. So I've already prepped my face, and for the face wash I have used the Body Shop Tea Tree face clearing face wash. I will leave the image of it over here. And I've also moisturized my face. So for moisturizer I have used this Pond's Light Moisturizer. It's a really nice one. I really love the way it feels on my skin. It is a really great one. I started using it I think last year, and ever since there's no looking back. The next step is to prime your skin, and for primer I'm going to be using this Blue Heaven Studio Perfection Oil Free Primer. This is a great primer, really nice silicone feel to it, and when you apply it on your face will feel matte and it will appear also matte. It fills up the pores, minimizes the pores and everything really nicely, so it's a really nice one. Now as you guys can see, I do have a little bit of acne and acne marks on my skin and acne scars on my skin, and I want to cover it up and have a nice flawless base. So for that I am actually going to be using this green color corrector from Nykaa, because green is something that actually helps in calming down the redness of the skin, and it actually hides the redness of the skin, and that's what exactly green is used for. You have acne marks, you have acne, active acne and everything, use a green color corrector and that will be your solution for a nice flawless base is what I could say. So I'm going to be using this. For blending this I'm using the Cuffs and Lashes F011. This is a really nice deep angled concealer brush. For blending the concealer I'm going to be using a different brush, so which is why for this I'm using this one. You can also blend the color corrector with your fingers, but right now I just want to go with the brush because I feel that much convenient at the moment. Now to cover up the color corrector you have to use a concealer that actually matches your skin tone, and the one that matches my skin tone perfectly is from Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus concealer in the shade medium Tawny. It's a really nice concealer, not very high coverage but not something that will not even cover this up. You will actually see for yourself. There are days when I don't actually apply a foundation at all, just the color corrector and this concealer, and my job is done. Now for blending this concealer I'm using this Swiss Beauty flat foundation brush. It's a really nice foundation brush, does not leave any kind of streaks on your skin, blends also very nicely. You will see the difference for yourself. I know at the moment it's going to look a little patchy because obviously हमने पूरे चेहरे पे कंसीलर नहीं लगाया है, हमने सिर्फ उस जगह पे लगाया है where I used the color corrector and where I blended the color corrector. I know you guys can still see the marks, but the foundation that I'm going to be using after this, you will not see anything thereafter. For foundation today I'm using the Huda Beauty For Filter Matte Foundation. This is the matte one and not the illuminating one. I got this one right before the illuminating one was actually launched. I am more of a matte person, and they have said that just 2 pumps are more than enough if you want to go full coverage. Now I'm taking the same foundation brush which I used for blending my concealer, and I'm going to blend everything nicely in place. Now I'm going to use a concealer that is slightly lighter than my skin tone to highlight the high points of my face, and for that I'm going to be using the Sugar Magic Wand Waterproof Concealer in the shade Cappuccino. It's a really nice concealer, very high coverage, and it's very thick in consistency, so you don't require a lot of amount as well. Now that I've applied it everywhere that I wanted to, I'm just going to pat it in place and blend it. Now that I have blended my concealer, I am going to set everything in place, and for that I'm going to be using the Sugar Cosmetics Set the Tone Tinted Powder in the shade 15 Cappuccino. This is what the shade looks like. For applying this under the eyes and setting the concealer, I am going to take a beauty blender and I am going to dip some of it, dust off the excess and just apply it under the eyes so that the under eyes do not crease. Now I'm going to take the Miniso finishing powder brush and take a bit of powder on this and dust the powder all over my face. Now I know you will see a little bit of a difference in the quality of the video. Well, that is because the part before this that you have seen, I shot that with my phone, and then for some strange reason it started acting up and it stopped recording, so I had to switch to my camera, and that is why you will see a bit of a difference, not much I guess, but a bit of a difference on the quality of the video. Now I'm going to contour my face, and for that I'm going to be using the Sugar Cosmetics Face Forward Contour Stick in the shade 02 Espresso Edge. So I'm going to be applying it from here, 3 dots. It's going to be huge because the tip is really huge. So let me show you from here. I'll start 1, 2 and 3. Now I'm going to take the same powder brush, pinch it and blend this upwards, because for contouring, when you're doing the cheek contouring, you need to actually blend it upwards. Only then it will actually create that lift and the chiselness on your face. Now let me tell you a very simple hack. If you ever feel that it's gone too much overboard, go with your foundation, with whichever tool you've applied your foundation, whether it's a brush or whether it's actually a beauty blender. You can go with that and you can just, you know, tap it over, and that way it's just going to neutralize everything. Now I'm going to apply bronzer. If you feel like you really want to go for it, you can do it. I'm going to be applying the Sugar Cosmetics Contour de Force face palette in the shade 01 Subtle Summit. It is actually a face palette that has bronzer, highlighter and blush. I'm only going to be using the bronzer from this. Now I'm going to apply blush, and for that I am going to be using this K-Beauty blush. It's a beautiful color. The color is Dusty Rose and I absolutely love it. It looks really nice, and the best part is that since it's highly pigmented, you don't need to use a lot of the amount. Just that you have to be a little careful while you are using it, because since I said it's highly pigmented, you can anytime go overboard with it and you won't even realize. So I'm just going to take a little bit, dust off the excess and go on the back of, not on the apples because I have a fuller face. If I apply on the apples of my cheeks, then that way my face is going to look even more fuller, and I don't want a fuller look, I want a chiseled look. So which is why I'm just going to apply it on this side and blend it nicely, pulling this upwards. Now I'm going to set everything in place, and for that I'm going to be using the PAC Micro Finish Makeup Fixer. It's a beautiful makeup fixer. Really like it. My makeup artist used this during my wedding for setting my makeup, and I absolutely loved the way this one actually set my makeup. And then after that I decided to get my hands on this. I'm going to start with the eyebrows, and for that I will be using this Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is actually the mini version, which is why it does not have a spoolie, but no problem, I have a spoolie separately. So I am actually going to brush my brows first. And since my brows are actually quite full, I don't require a lot of, you know, brow product, because all I do is just apply it over here and fill in the gaps. And since the tip is quite thin of this one, it actually does the job very precisely. Now that I've applied the product, I'm going to take the spoolie again and just brush this again all over the spoolie, all over the eyebrow. Brush this spoolie all over the eyebrow so that the product distributes all over the eyebrows and it does not look patchy in any way. It blends and it distributes all over the eyebrows. So the eye look that I'm going to go for today is basically a classic smoky eye look in which there is black and then there is transition colors. The best part about this kind of an eye look is that you can actually wear it with any kind of outfit that you are wearing. You can go with westerns, you can go with Indians, you can wear any kind of outfit, and you can, you know, do this kind of a makeup look with any kind of outfit. So that's the best part about this. And the other thing that I actually like about this is that when you are doing your smoky eye, the transition color that you use, you can actually use the color that matches your outfit, and that way that smoky eye will complement my entire look as well. So for creating that blackness, I am actually going to be using a gel eyeliner from Maybelline. I actually love this eyeliner. I'm going to take a little bit of this flat brush and start applying it all over my eyelid just randomly, because later on we are actually going to blend this. So I'm just applying it randomly all over my eyelid. It is not necessary for you to actually do this eye look with a gel eyeliner. You can use a normal pencil, kajal or anything of that kind as well to achieve this classic smoky eye look. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and the eyeshadow palette that I'm using today is this Nikkie Tutorials X Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette. Really love this one. Highly pigmented, really nice colors. The color story is very nice. I am going to be using the shade Mikai in this. It is a red color. I know I have a maroon outfit, but I'm going for a red color because when it will mix with this, it is actually going to, you know, become a bit of a maroon sort of a color. So I'm just going to take the shade and I'm going to blend everything in place nicely. I want it to look as effortless as possible, which is why I have gone again with that flat brush with which I applied my liner, and I am blending it with that because that way it will help me in blending. Now I'm going to go with a fluffy brush again. You can either go in circular motions or else a windshield motion. Something that suits you, you can go with that. So I actually forgot to record this part, forgot to turn on the record of this part. So I basically took another flat brush, flat eyeshadow brush. This is the number ES09, and I took the shade All In, which is a nice shimmery shade, and I have applied it all over my lid. And then I took the shade Mikai again on the same fluffy brush, and then I applied it all over my transition area and blended everything so that everything looks seamless. I'm leaving my lower lash line just like that because if I apply anything dark on my lower lash line, my eyes are going to look even more smaller, and I don't generally do my lower lash line in general as well. So I'm just going to leave my lower lash line as it is. If you want to apply on the lower lash line, you can go again the kajal on the lower lash line and then the transition shade a little bit more lower than the kajal that you've applied on the lower area of your lash line. And yeah, this is how my makeup is going to end for my eyes. Now we're going to go back with the face makeup, and now I'm going to apply highlighter, and for that I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Blossom Glow. A really nice highlighter. I actually love it. It looks very light, but when you apply it on the face, it looks absolutely stunning. I'm taking the finishing powder brush from Miniso again, taking it on one side and applying it on the high points of my face. Not really sure if you can see or if the camera can catch it, but it actually gives a really nice effect on the face. Now it's time for mascara, and for that I am going to be using the Oriflame On Color Big Lash waterproof mascara. Really nice one, gives the same kind of effect that actually a nice premium brand mascara would give. But before that I am actually going to curl my lashes, and this is a curler that I got from Amazon. I will leave the link of it in the description box below. I think it's from Vega or what, I don't know, but it is actually a really nice color. So I'm just going to curl my lashes with this and then apply the mascara. So I've curled my lashes. Now I'm going to apply my mascara, and it's a really nice mascara. I really like it. According to me, after I actually use this one, I don't have to apply falsies. But now we are left only with one more product, which is the lipstick, and for that I'm going to be using this matte lipstick from MAC. This is in the shade Chili. Another thing, I know a lot of people are going to actually come onto me saying कि यार bold eye look किया है, अब bold lips, how bold your makeup is going to look. Who really cares? Really? Now we're done with the makeup, and this is what the final look looks like. I'm actually pretty happy with the way my eyes have turned out, because I had something in mind, but I was not really sure that this is exactly how it will turn out, and I am really happy the way the entire look has turned out. This is a very easy, beginner friendly Eid makeup look that I went for. You can actually do this makeup look for any occasion. So if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please hit the like button, comment down below and let me know how you like this video. I would love to hear it from you guys. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And also, if you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram as well. The links to all my social media handles and the products that I've used in today's video, everything will be mentioned in the description box below. If you like this makeup look, please do let me know in the comment section below as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, bye guys, stay home, stay safe.